Thank you for tuning in to Rock Rage Radio. We're about to get started with Osment'S Artist Interview, brought to you by Rock Rage Radio and Osment Entertainment. So check out these bands that we've had in the past and give them a thumb and a like. And don't forget to visit Rock Rage Radio and Osment Entertainment on social media. Check them out and give them a thumb and a like as well.
Circles again, the walls are closing in, storm is coming, my friend, the loss of everything, locked up in this cage of time before, you've stolen something, take it all away and threaten more. Broken, I believe in something, nothing you could ever do will break me down. Time before, you've stolen something, take it all away and threaten more, but I'm not broken, I believe in something, nothing you could ever do will break me down. Never understand why you can't break marks on the ones we love. Rip out the spine and we're sure to hold. Taking this time after time after time, and those wounds, man, they never heal right. Been shaking and won't know the pain. That's all you'll hear in your brain. Will it all be okay? If you fall back in limbo, I watch the waves, they take you in. As I pour away, the walls broken. I hate to relate to all your sin, so I won't be afraid of my nightmares again. You took all those years away to feed off the ones at bay. As you sit all alone with your fears, now you lay in a cell with your tears. Will it all be okay? If you fall back in limbo, I watch the waves, they take you in. As I pour away, the walls broken. I hate to relate to all your sin, so I won't be afraid of my nightmares again.
You can't hear me, can you?
I can right now.
Now you can. Sorry, I left it on mute. How you doing?
Pretty
You
good.
guys on your way home?
Yeah, we had our last show in outside Minneapolis on when was that? Sunday? Sunday. No, Saturday. We had our show on Saturday. So we're making our way back to San Diego right now. We're just outside. We're between Phoenix and Yuma, I think, right now.
Phoenix and Newmont. That's a far, far way away from us. We're in Florida.
Yeah, I wish I was in Florida.
When do you guys plan on coming back out? Do you have an idea?
There's a bunch of festival dates that we have. I know there's some dates in June. There's some dates in September. Jesus, these roads suck out here. So I'm not really sure exactly when. I know we'll be out there though. We're talking about doing a southeast swing at some point.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. We just got done watching your Rise video. How do you guys write your lyrics and stuff like that? Is it like a team effort type thing, or is there just how do you do it?
Yeah, basically we'll come up. We all live separate. I mean, I live actually in Austin, even though the band's based in San Diego. So
right.
What happens is we'll come up with a riff. Everybody's got a studio in their house, so they put the riffs down. Then they send it around to everybody. End up giving the music once it's all done to Josh. Josh will take the lyrics, write them out. If something hits somebody during the writing process, he'll jot some ideas down. But basically, we just let Josh kind of run with it unless something really hits us, then he'll write them.
Well, that video is pretty freaking awesome, and I like the message at the end. Yes.
Yeah, the new one, Collapse, we filmed in Memphis last week. That's coming out any day now. That's going to be unbelievable.
Well, you guys make sure you send it to me so I can put it on the morning play.
Yeah,
we go live with John every morning from 8 to 9 normally. So this is, I was told to make a special time for you. So
yeah, yes, I get that.
So you guys signed with Curtain Call Records, is that right?
Yeah, we did a deal with John the end of last year. We did Rise was our first single that we did with them, and then Collapse actually came out yesterday, or actually today on radio. We charted number 2 most added and number 3 biggest gainer.
Hell yeah.
So it's probably the biggest debut that we've had. We went on a radio tour as part of the regular tour. So by day we were hitting different radio stations, sometimes 2 or 3 different stations in a day. And then doing the shows at night. So we put a lot of time and effort into, this first day, this first week of release. So it obviously worked.
Right. Well, that's awesome. I'm super proud. That's really cool.
Yeah. A little bit different. I mean, we started with Rise and wanted something to be a little bit heavier, and then with this one's a little bit more mainstream. A little bit more a mass appeal for this song, a little bit more commercial.
Oh yeah. Well, when you get that video out, send it to me and I'll put it on and we'll put it on the playlist. I'd absolutely love that. If you guys come down to Florida anytime soon, let me know. I'd love to put you on a show with us if we can.
Yeah, we were there last year. I think we did Sanford and we did for Orlando. But there's talk about coming back out there and doing a whole southern run. So there'll be a bunch of shows out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the Brass Mug. I normally throw shows up at Leo's, which is in Lakeland. That's like halfway in between Orlando and Tampa. So that's like a stop by, but they're pretty awesome. We normally do like artist interviews and stuff like that. So we have like a big old party for you. It's kind of cool.
That's good. No, that's good. We're all about that.
There's food. I mean, that's cool too. I mean, that's my favorite part. So.
Yep. No, we like it out there. In fact, I'm looking for a house out there.
In Florida?
Yeah, I've been up and down. I was there. That's anywhere from say Clearwater all the way down to Naples, somewhere on that side.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful area. Clearwater's really nice. I like Clearwater.
Pretty chill. There's a good music scene out there.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been together as a band?
We started during COVID.
Did you really?
Yeah, we started during COVID, and actually our first show was supposed to be South by Southwest of 2020, I believe. and we all came from other bands, and then we kind of came together, and we wrote they had a couple songs that were written already before I joined, and then South by Southwest 2020 was supposed to be the first go, and then obviously we know what happened with that. And then we finally did get to go out, and I mean, Faded and Just a Man, the first two singles did pretty well. It established the band. We were up, I don't know, we were in the top 20 both songs, I think. And then we were with a label that we weren't happy where we currently were, so we were looking for some other things before we did the new music, and kind of known John throughout the years when he was at other things and doing other things. So it was a pretty easy deal just to make a phone call and kind of say, hey, this is what we're thinking of doing. He kind of knows the way we work. We're pretty independent. We know what we want to do. We've got a big Rolodex of people. We don't need to, nobody needs to hold our hand. We've already been doing this a long time. So it's like, John, just put it out and let us go do our thing. And that's what we did. And today with the charts, it's a long time coming, but it obviously proves that, you make a plan, stick to the plan, stick to work.
Right. Absolutely. And when you got the right energy on your team, you know what I mean? It helps a lot,
I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer with what John put together with Rock Rage. You guys got such I mean, we're more old school, We built the band, we built it on touring with our other bands. And,
right.
In this age, you really got to be with the social media. You really got to be. It's almost like you got to wear a multitude of hats while being the musician. And the reach that he has, that's really what we needed, because when the band first started, it was just a project that we didn't know if it was going to work. We basically put 4 songs together, we put it out, we let radio dictate to what was going to happen, and then it took off, and it was kind of the oh shit moment of, Jesus, we don't have Instagram, we don't have a Facebook page, we don't have a web page, we don't have shit. And we were scrambling at the 25th hour to try and build all those things, and in this day and age, everybody's about numbers, which, I don't really know if I totally agree with that. Talent has to agree with something, but regardless, with the reach that John has with the Rock Rage and all the different entities that he has there, you can really get stuff out pretty quick. And that's really what we work in traditional radio. We've done that our whole career. We have relationships with traditional radio. So if we took our traditional relationships and John's relationships and put them together, it should work out to be a winner. So.
Right.
So far, it's been really cool.
Well, John's a really good guy, and he has a lot of really good avenues. And I highly doubt he'd steer you in the wrong way. He's never steered me in the wrong way. So, and he's you know what I mean.
He's a Midwest guy. I'm from Chicago originally, so that's where I've known John. So, I mean, it's kind of a no bullshit approach that this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. Here's the plan. Make the plan. Go do the plan. Make it work. It's, don't have a plan. Those times.
Right. It's like, can you do it or not? That's
right. Exactly. That's what it comes down to. You're telling me you're going to do this? Okay, we'll do it. As long as you do your end, we'll do our end.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Well, I think Michael McKinney said something. He said, "Is John driving?"
Yes, John is driving. Right now, we're actually stopped. That's why I'm not taken in this video, because we're stopped somewhere in. There's dinosaurs. We're in Gila Bend, Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, I don't know if I can turn this thing around. I don't know if I want to mess with it, but there's dinosaurs everywhere, palm trees. It's not.
Well,
Fred Flintstone.
I didn't hear you. You're cutting out.
I said once you hit this bike, you're pretty close to Chicago, because it's Fred Flintstone land.
Michael said, "Good job, John. Stay safe."
Yeah, he's a good driver. Everybody, we have a co-pilot and a driver. The co-pilot. We did tornadoes, floods, snow, rain. Couldn't believe it. We ripped off half the roof. We had to get it fixed. But it's also the mechanic. So it's been.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah, he's a porn star too. He said.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. All women should know that.
He wears many hats, he said. But yeah, we got stopped like seconds go in. it blew off some of the roof, and then we lost power. We went through a flood, and we coasted it all time. Can't even make this up. A one-armed mechanic comes out with a broken arm. We said San Diego. He says, so am I. He fixed this thing in probably 10 minutes. The best $200 I've ever seen. Gave the whole tour. It was awesome.
A one-handed mechanic.
One arm. It's we pull up to this little town, and the guy comes out. He's got one good arm and one arm's to jump underneath, look underneath the bus, pull the RV apart. Says, "What? This is good. This is good. This is good." $200 on your way. He could have totally raped us and told us we needed a transmission and all this other stuff. That guy saved the tour.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry. My dog is trying to catch a fly back here. I don't know if you see.
Flying around here too. I can't seem to get.
Like I keep kind of trying to swat it, but it just keeps going back this way. It's driving him crazy, I guess.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Well, guys, I do want to thank you so much for taking some time to, add me into your way home. I do really look forward to that new video coming out. So make sure you send it over, and I'll get it on. I'm going to continue. What's that?
You got laps as well, don't you? You should probably have that anyway.
I didn't hear you.
Did you guys get collapsed John already?
Collapse? No, I didn't get collapse from John already. No, not yet. So
okay.
I can ask it. I can call him tomorrow and get it from him.
Yep.
So
perfect.
But I do want to thank you so much for coming on and chatting with us. I'm going to keep Rise on, and we're going to play it actually one more time just so we can give a salute to you guys. And like I said, send me that email, or I'll just call John. I'll just call John tomorrow and get it. So then that way.
We'll book something in Florida pretty soon. We got to get that.
Hell yeah, let me know. I'd love to help with it. And
sure.
Put you guys on and promote you on this end so we can, get the word out for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
Perfect.
Bill, you guys be careful.
You too. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check out these vents. Share the love.
Oh my gosh, it's...
So my buddy was laughing at me last night because I said I believe in ghosts. I'm like, oh, of course you don't believe in ghosts, David. You're 36 and you still live with your mom. You don't even believe in yourself, motherfucker. But I get it. Like, a lot of people don't believe in ghosts because there's no evidence. And there's no evidence because most of your ghost hunters are just nerds who traded their Pokemon cards in for a camera. And they're too scared of women to shoot porn. Plus, ghosts are boring. Like, most people who really believe in them are old as shit. And they don't really even do anything, so they're like multivitamins. But I'm here to tell you today that they do something. Because I experienced one firsthand and it almost killed me. Well, I almost killed myself trying to get away from that motherfucker. Which is the same thing. I had one in my house. And having a ghost in your house is like bringing home an ugly chick from the bar, okay? It's not that scary until they start fucking with the lights. Let me set the scene for you. This was just like any other night. I was on night shift. I come home from work. I strip down to my underwear. I turn on the Xbox and I start eating Ritz crackers. You know, grown man shit. And can we just talk about how underrated Ritz crackers are for a second? Oh my God, dude. Perfect amount of toasted. Perfect amount of salt. And if you're one of those people that put peanut butter on a Ritz cracker, fuck you and your childish palate. Let that thing be what it is. Let it be itself. It's like putting A1 on a steak, you fucking communist. But anyways, we were renting this house and weird shit would happen all the time. I was playing Xbox one night. I saw a light on in the kitchen. I walked in there and the refrigerator door was open. So I closed it. I went back to play Xbox. It opened again. So I closed it. It opened again. So I closed it. It opened again. So I get scared. And when I get scared, I get cocky. So I challenge this motherfucker. I was like, hey! Out loud to a ghost. If this is a ghost, close this door one more time. I'll beat your apparition's ass. But then it closed again, and I freaked out. I ran straight out of the kitchen, jumped in the bed with my wife, and began to defecate on myself to the point I almost bled out and died. Not really, but I did run in there and jump in the bed with my wife, and I made her hold me. I was the little spoon. I was the little spoon, man. I'm never the little spoon. I don't even take baths. Well, I bathe. I just do showers. Well, then weird shit starts happening all the time. But I'm in denial because I'm a pussy. So I'm eating cereal one night. I get home from work, and I hear what sounds like cardboard boxes being pushed across the carpet in our back room. So I get up, I go look, and swear to God, that back room looked like the sailing stones in Death Valley. All the boxes has been slid a little, and they have the lines behind them in the carpet, and I'm like, hold up, player, something don't feel right. But I just choose to ignore it like I do with most of my problems. So I go back, and I start eating my Fruity Pebbles again, banging. But then I hear what sounds like the door closing in that back room. So I get up and I run over there, and the blinds on the door are swaying like this. But I start thinking, I'm like, if I pretend that I think it was a human, the ghost won't fuck with me because they'll think they're all right. So I just go, oh, I know like hell someone didn't just break into this room right now. But then I get to thinking, what if it was somebody? So I go running to the bedroom. I get the shotty. I jack it off, get it ready. I go running outside. I do a couple laps around the yard to protect my family. Now it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm in my underwear. We live in this subdivision by the Coca-Cola plant. All of my neighbors think that I'm on crack cocaine. That was an opinion, not a fact, but this didn't help. Now, I don't see anything, but there's a small patch of woods in the end of our backyard. I say, I better check there. So I go running through these woods as fast as I can. I get eat up with briars and shit. I'm like, fuck this. Fuck this ghost. Fuck whoever this is. Fuck those boxes. Part of my nipple is still stuck on a tree branch out there somewhere. So I go running back in the house. I'm standing over my wife. I'm sweating. I'm bleeding. I got the shotgun in my hand. And this goes to show you just how well my wife is accustomed to me. She rolls over, looks up at me, and then rolls back over and goes to sleep. That's love. Maybe it's a Xanax. I don't know. But either way, we move out. We get the fuck out. Like, so much shit happens there, really, that we move out into a new apartment down the road. But as it turns out, it was the kitchen table that was haunted. Like, for real. Like, the chairs would rock by themselves. They would slide across the floor. It would scare the shit out of my dog. It was like a fucking Ouija board with legs. Well, I had bought it from a chick at work, so I went to work and I was telling her about it, and she goes, "Oh, it's happening to you too?" Bitch! I was like, "You knew about this and you still sold it to me? I hope your damn pinky toe falls off, you shiesty bitch. Second of all, what the hell, where did you buy this from, Dooms to Go?" So yeah, I believe in ghosts, and I'm sure the motherfucker who bought that table from the thrift store I donated it to the following week believes in them too. Fucking exorcist. I got a tax write-off. So my buddy was laughing.
I am what you are, baby.
I let you in, I showed you everything. Inside I was unsure, not knowing your intentions wouldn't be anything but pure. Yes, child, yes, I believe your lies. Ignore the darkness in your eyes, while your face is a parasite.
Never marry someone like you try to do.
the time passed by so fast, sadly. Wipe away your tears for now and just hold me and let the silence drown it out. Tell me, do you wanna be here? I feel like giving up again. Self-inflicting wounds are finding water in my broken. So what if I fail again? Seeking truth upon the fallen. You'll just leave me here to drown, earthbound. She whispers underneath her breath, softly. We're all just broken pieces now, and you can't fix me. Just be everything they need. It's so damn easy. But give what is left to me, please. Tell me, do you wanna be here? I feel like giving up again. Self-inflicting wounds are finding water in my broken. So what if I fail again? Seeking truth upon the fallen. You'll just leave me here to drown, earthbound. Just fade away. Just fade away. Just fade away. Just fade away. Tell me, do you wanna be here? I feel like giving up again. Self-inflicting wounds are finding water in my broken. So what if I fail again? Seeking truth upon the fallen. You'll just leave me here to drown,
Was it worth it all to turn your back on the dark horizon?
My soul is a
shadows of my mind, a cynical pit that I long buried away, ripping, scratching, tearing through my alibi, but it's empty in my head. I'll admit that I try to justify all the pain that you see in my eyes. I've lost sight. I'm feeling cold. I'm immune to the burn. The things that I've been through, let me bruising and burn. It's a scar that I made. I never said to the world that I hate. A kiss to death, the road, a flashing silhouette. Locked out in limbo, with the strings wrapped around my wrist, spit in my face, you abuse all my empathy. I'll admit that I try to justify all the pain that you see in my eyes. I'm feeling cold, I'm immune to the burn. The things that I've been through, let me bruising and burn. It's a scar that I made. I never said to the world that I hate. A kiss to death, the road, a flashing silhouette. A score to the scar, a stitch in the wound. Carve out the sympathy you need from me. Carve out the sympathy. Locked inside the shadows of my mind, a cynical bit that I don't bury away, ripping, scratching, tearing through my alibi, but it's empty. I'm feeling cold, I'm immune to the burn. The things that I've been through, let me bruising and burn. It's a scar that I made. I never said to the world that I hate. A kiss to death, the road, a flashing silhouette. Locked inside the shadows of my mind, a cynical pit that I'm immune to the burn. Ripping, scratching, tearing through my alibi, but it's empty. A flashing silhouette. A flashing silhouette. A flashing silhouette. I've got an idea, I'm fleshing it out. They think I don't know what I'm talking about. Watching and pointing fingers, and the bitterness lingers. Your ugliness is really drawing it out. can obey.
If the mass is now suddenly increased so that more neutrons are trapped each time an atomic nucleus is split, a multiplying chain reaction is maintained. Now the mass is supercritical, causing a nuclear explosion.
Across the land
Don't forget to visit rockrageradio.com and Osmond Entertainment for upcoming news and events. Just go to rockrageradio.com for your one-stop shopping.